Costi. Here early. So, good morning and welcome to the GCI live stream. Yep, you're always the first one here and the last to leave. And thanks for that. Appreciate it. So today we're going to get some ink on CESAR Romero's The Joker. Thank everybody for joining this morning, and for everybody who viewed part one of this yesterday as it was uploading. Had some good success. Was he the one that was on that series Gotham? I really like that version of the Joker, now that you mention it. Yeah, I thought he did a really good job. Very maniacal, very evil Riddler. What's going on, Drake? Thanks for joining today. Welcome to the live stream, man. Today is the day to ink the CESAR Romero Joker. So that's what I'm working on today, is just getting this one, going over the pencil drawing, getting the ink down so we can add color. Thanks for joining, Drake. Oh yeah, Frank Gorshin was one of my favorite villains on the TV series. That guy was a talented comedian. He did impersonations back in the day. He was good. Yep, he was my first Riddler I ever saw on live TV or movie. Thanks for joining, everybody. This is the GCI live stream, Monday through Friday. I do DC content. This is a request of Costi, who you see Costi's on here. CESAR Romero's Joker. And then on Saturdays, we do the tutorial, how to create your own superheroes, where we get or villains, we get a hero lined out. I start rough sketches, and you guys get to make all the decisions as far as power, name, everything. Design decisions. Hello, Nick. You're up early again today. Thanks for joining, Nick. The Thrill House, Nixon. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GCI live stream. This is the day where I'm inking the CESAR Romero version of the Joker. That was by Costi, who you see on here is one of my mods. Well, good. Thanks for getting up early to check out the live stream and get your fix. Yeah, that was a weird twist on the Riddler. But I thought that guy did a good job. What did you say his name was? Paul Dano? Yeah, I thought he did a good job. Hey, Slick420, thank you very much. Yep, this is the version of the Joker that I grew up with. Show. That's how old I am. So right now we're getting some bigger black areas. Yep, Jim Carrey. Yep. He did a good job too. I told you yesterday, I think it was, I watched the one with Jim Carrey and Val Kilmer, just like Jim Carrey's performance. Yeah, me too. That was the only live action Batman that we had back in those days. Adam West did a good job, I thought. They made it, you know, a little, like they always call it, campy, whatever, but it was good for kids. Time. So this is CESAR Romero. Yeah, the most recent Riddler, I'd say, is Jim Carrey. Is the one I like the most. Of course, you knew he was going over the top. Which he did. Thank you, Costi. Did not like Tom Hardy as Bane at all. Didn't think he was big enough to be Bane. Couldn't understand him. Sounded like he was talking in water glass. Somebody was covering his mouth the whole time. Thanks for the likes, everybody. By the way, if you are enjoying this, please hit the like button. And do this every day, this content, so consider subscribing. Yeah, it was a very strange, and when I found out it was Tom Hardy, I couldn't believe it. After he'd been on things, and then I found out, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Yeah, very odd version of Bane. Was not a fan of that Bane. Shane West. I don't even really remember. Yeah, I vaguely remember Bane being in that, but apparently he didn't make much of an impact because I cannot specifically remember what he even looked like. It's been a long time since I've seen that. Gotham series, but I can't remember what he looks like. So that's probably not very impressed. Oh no, I didn't like that one. I don't think anybody's really done Bane justice in the movies yet. Hopefully somebody will. I'd have to check that out. I have not really, of course I don't play video games, but yeah, I'd like to check out that one in the Arkham game, see what the design in. That could be an idea for a future live stream, drawing Bane from the video game Arkham. Yeah. Thanks for joining, everybody. Welcome to the GCI live stream. If you're liking what's going on here, please hit that like button. Appreciate that. I do DC content day, Monday through Friday. And then on Saturday, as a community, we create our own superheroes. So you guys get to make the decisions. Yeah, I would say out of all of them, Tom Hardy did the best. You know, that was such a, like Nick said, a very weird take on the character. But out of all of them, yeah, I'd say he's the best one. So just getting some of this line work laid in right now. Yeah, they took complete creative license on that and went a very weird direction. So it's adding the ink, we're getting it, you can see it's more of a comic book style as you get the ink laid in. Getting it prepared for color, which will be happening tomorrow. This will be about a 30-minute video today, just getting this ink put in the way I want it. You met CESAR Romero? That's awesome. So cool. Yeah, I was doing research on him on pictures and images and saw an interview with him that popped up when I was trying to add sound to my videos from yesterday, my short of this draw. He was a cool dude. Like everybody noticed, I did not include his mustache underneath the white makeup yesterday. He refused to shave his mustache to be the Joker. Yeah, so awesome. You actually got to meet CESAR. Yep, each one brought something different to the character, and all had merit, I think, in my opinion. Welcome to the live streams. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the content this morning. On every morning, drawing superheroes, especially DC. Morning, Danny. Thanks, Danny. That's what we're going for, an impactful image using the shadows and the hatching and the cross hatching. And thanks for joining us again today, Danny. Good to have you here. Yep, they're certainly top favorites. Yep, I would have to say so. Yeah, that kid's Joker was pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't even watch Gotham when it first came out. Me and my grandson started watching reruns of on when they replayed it on Tubi. We watched the whole thing on Tubi. It's cool. We're binge watching it on some days. Yeah, they weren't true coming out and saying it, but you could tell that's who he was. I thought the girl who played Catwoman as a young girl did a good job too. Yeah, right. Nick. Yeah, he just didn't get a lot of airtime, and they didn't really come right out and say that he was the Joker. But we all knew who he was. There was no denying it. You know, that Gotham Joker I thought was in a little more than that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That he was in it more. What was that kid's name? Um, I've done a few drawings of like the son of Joker, and somebody said looked like him, like that actor's portrayal. I started coming up with it for son of Joker, named Maximilian. Yeah, be sure to hit that like button, consider subscribing. Yeah. And what did they call him in the TV show? What was his character's name in the Gotham? Yeah, Jerome. Yep, that's right. Good one, Nick. Where are we at on time? Okay, got a few more minutes to go. And away we go. Yeah, Jerome. That's who he was. Thanks for joining, everybody. Please consider hitting that like button and consider subscribing. Doing DC content, live streams Monday through Friday, and Saturdays we're creating our own universe, our own heroes and villains here on GCI, where we start doing figure drawing, thumbnail sketches, and you guys get to make the decisions on powers of our heroes, the names, as we build the GCI universe. Heroes and villains. Oh, hello, Sally. My weekend good, Sally. I had a day off yesterday, so I had an extended weekend. Thank you very much for joining our special guest from Essex, England. Maybe that's where the brown bat is from. My Batman character who's from England. Maybe he's from Essex originally. That would be cool. How far is Essex from London? Sally. Thank you for joining, everybody. Please hit that like button if you're enjoying what's going on here today. See where we at on time. Got about 4 more minutes. Get some more detail in on this guy. Go with a 44 miles. Okay. Thank you, Nick, for checking that out. Yeah, that would be doable. We could drive the Batmobile from Essex into London. Give him a little distance. Okay, about 45 minutes. Okay, very good. Yep, I do believe the brown bat, who I don't even have a name for him yet, his alter ego, is going to be from Essex, just like Sally. Gotta develop some of the details on the brown bat one. Yeah, that would be awesome. Gotta get his whole backstory figured out, his alter ego, determine whether or not he's actually an illegitimate son of Thomas Wayne. Thanks for joining today, Sal. Welcome, everyone. This Cesar Romero. I made Caesar a little more scary than they did in the TV series, but that's the GCI style coming through. Oh, an art kit. Awesome. What type of art do you do again, Sally? That's where I get all my stuff from. All my supplies. These fine liners came from. Oh yeah, I do remember you saying you struggle with people somewhat. Well, Sally, you should post some of your work on the community section. You get on YouTube on the GCI on your phone, and you see the option for the community section of the channel, and you guys can upload artwork on there and make comments, post things. A lot of our Nick puts a lot of artwork on there. So you can share it with all. No. Unfortunately, that's all I have time for today. I'm going to have to wrap this up. Thank you for joining Costi and Nick and Sally. It was a good stream. And yeah, consider posting on the community section, Sally, if you'd like to. No pressure. Up a little bit of ink on this tomorrow. Yep. Bye, Sally. Bye, Costi. Yep. Have a good day.